All right, all right. Hello, you're listening to the Lemon Drop Sessions, a podcast about food and music. I am here with Mike Brown. I'm really impressed with this guy's work. He has a new arcade lounge slash community center slash potential music venue studio. He just set up, it's called Third Space Studio or Third Space New Haven. Yeah, there you go. Third Space.
Yeah, our IG handle is Third Space New Haven.
Third Space New Haven, right. So it's in New Haven, Connecticut.
Mhm.
One of our big cities, I would say, in Connecticut is New Haven. There's a lot of music and fun music venues in New Haven. And that was a big inspiration for this podcast in the first place, really, to do a show that showcases food and music together, kind of musicians picking places to play, people to work with. All of those ideas were definitely at play, getting lemon drop sessions set up. And and as always, I think I've said this to guests before in the past, but it is just so it just makes me so happy to see people kind of in my age range, like millennial-ish, like really trying to beat the pavement and get something going, and I third space is a really great idea, and I've seen what these guys have to offer previously, and I'm very impressed. So yeah, nice job, Mike.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, on the note of like music and food and stuff like that, here in New Haven, we just had the Change in the Air Festival last Saturday, which was like one of our opening day. And so I popped down over there to take a look, hand out some flyers, and it was dope, man. There was a lot of acts, and it brought the community out. There wasn't a cop in sight. Everybody really just policed themselves, as you would expect.
Yeah,
People to behave, and it's like they were able to have a big festival, park in places that people don't normally park, but they weren't bothered. The city was like, "Go ahead, do what you got to do." They got the permits for that, and I think that was a really dope event. I would have liked to have stayed longer, but like I said, it was
yeah,
our opening day, so I had to
yeah.
kind of boogie woogie. But from what I was there, 15, 20 minutes I was there, it was a vibe, definitely. So
I
shout
actually
out to the
did.
Changing the Air people.
What? Yeah, what's the name again?
Changing the Air Festival.
Change in the air or changing the air
Yeah,
festival.
Changing the
Yeah.
Air Festival. Yeah, they just had that at Edgewood Park in New Haven, which is right around the corner from this lounge. So I took a walk over there and saw what they had. It was real nice. It was real nice.
Thanks, man. You brought your A game. I actually haven't been to New Haven for a minute.
You
Uh,
slacking, man. You got to get on it. Well,
we were talking back and forth about this. We're trying to get our video segments going for Lemon Drop sessions, and it looks like we might be able to visit you guys today with a camera and get a tour. So,
um,
uh, if you're
perfect.
still available for that,
Yeah,
uh,
6 to 11. So our hours, like today, we have Sundays, our family hours. We have 11 to 4, so people could come with their kids at a reduced rate. It's $10 per pair of adults, $2 per child. So if you got a family of four, two
wow,
adults and two kids, it's like $14. The idea isn't to break the bank when you're trying to have a nice Sunday playing games with your family, especially if you don't have those games at home. Even if you do, to get out and just be in the community and see what else is going on. We set a real nice vibe for that. But other than that, the adult hours are 6 to 11, Thursday through Sunday. So if you guys want to come down today, we'll be able to give you guys a real nice tour.
that'll be really fun, man. And I owe you a sandwich. So
You owe
so
me a
you
sandwich. Okay.
yeah
Oh,
you
I even got the place already picked up, right? Cat's Deli right up the road.
we're gonna order from Cat's Deli, and we're gonna get a video tour
Mm-hmm.
of Mike's new arcade lounge.
No, it's Sunday. They might not be open, so we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, I know some places aren't open on Sunday. I
Mm.
also know, and this is a real big secret, I guess, but like parking is free on Sundays in New Haven, right? Is that still happening?
I mean, parking is free for me because I just won't pay the meter. But parking should be free on Sundays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So I know the hours during the week went from like 9 to 7 at some point in time, maybe a couple years ago. And I could be mistaken, but after Fridays and excuse me, Saturdays and Sundays, it should be free. So you should be all set.
That's great, man.
That
That's
really only counts
quality.
for that really only counts for downtown anyway. There's not really everywhere else in New Haven
Yeah, you're
aside from
right.
downtown. If there's any parking
You can just
stipulations,
park on the street. Yeah.
yeah, you can just park on the street, but just
Yeah.
watch the zoning for people who live there and need to have that parking because you'll get hit up. And don't be an asshole to the people who live there. But just pay attention to
Yeah.
that stuff. New Haven's kind of like reckless anyway with it. They'll just park wherever. You kind of got to get in where you fit in. Even here in this plaza, between the barbershop, the Puff City, and the pizza place, it
Wow.
sometimes can be a free for all for parking. But everybody's kind of just on their toes. Like, I'm gonna park here for a second. I'm out of here. Nobody's been violating too hard, I would say.
No, no, I don't. Oh, actually, it's funny you mentioned that because I had this story you were talking about at the festival, like really people being able to police themselves and
Yeah,
manage themselves,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And like I really noticed that the last time I was in New Haven actually. Like I actually went to Cafe 9, which is a music venue out in New
I've been
Haven.
there. Yeah,
You know,
nice place.
literally Cafe 9 and the State House were such big inspirations in terms of getting this thing going.
Mhm.
Toad's Place, of
Yep.
course, in New Haven as well.
Yeah. I've seen a
You
gang of
know,
shows there. Yeah, I've been to Cafe 9. I've seen a really dope band, Fate Band, Fernanda and the Ephemerals. They're really awesome. I
that's
saw
right.
them there one night. Yeah, they're awesome as hell.
Yeah, that
And
was
then I've
awesome.
been to Toad's Place like a gang of times. Like I've seen D12 there, Lauren Hill. Um,
I didn't know
I
that.
can't remember. I saw. Yeah, yeah. Yep. I said like I'll never go see Lauren Hill again just because it was like 3 hours till she showed up, and it's like, come on, buddy. Like you're really pushing it here
I actually,
for my patience.
I got to throw this in. I'm a fan of that singer songwriter Everlast. You know, he's sort of
Mhm.
I don't know, yeah, but
Eddie
um,
Ford. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, Whitey Ford, exactly.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh no, I
Yeah,
was like,
I just randomly was listening to the D12 Whitey Ford disc like a month ago for no reason at all. It
that
just
is
kind of
so funny. I
popped
can't
into
believe
my
we're
head.
talking about it. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
fucking lyrics just went through my head, and I'm like, let me listen to the song and get it. I'm like, they're so stupid. Why did they even? It's fucking Whitey Ford, man. You gotta
yeah,
go
I
hard.
know. So I mean, I'm really because I'm a total Everlast fan, and his 2008 album, Love, War, and the Ghosts of Whitey Ford. It's a really slept on album. It's so good, you know.
Mhm.
So got to do a shout out there because I have the opportunity. But yeah, I mean, I've seen Everlast play live a couple times, and he takes a minute to get out on stage, like, and I think he's even referenced it in some of his songs, like